Hey man, I told you I'd get a little bit of a video going on how I do my straight razor shaves, and so here you go. Right now what I've done is I started off with a hot water in my bowl that I'm going to mix up my lather, and using my badger hair brush before I get going. I'm going to just wet it down my face. Just get it nice and moist with hot water. Open up the pores, right? Get them ready to accept some of the shaving cream here in a minute, and just really make sure that those whiskers are nice and moistened up, and just get them going. Once I have my face all moistened up a little bit, I'm going to let that set, and I'm going to start working with my lather. I'm using the Jack Black Supreme Cream Triple Cushion Shave Lather. It's got a nice sort of aloe and macadamia nut kind of mixture, and it's really nice. It mixes up real well and creates a real good lather for me. So I'm just gonna mix this up a little bit here and get it going. I'm gonna add just a touch. You don't want to get your lather too watery. If it gets too watery, it gets really thin and it starts to dry out on your face really quickly, and when it dries out, it can cause your face to get really sticky. And when your face gets really sticky, it can cause the razor to catch on your skin and cut you up. So bad news bears there. So you want to make sure that you get the Goldilocks amount of water, not too little, not too much. And you're going to want to just mix that in there and get it all going nice and well. Get a nice lather going here, full of in the bowl, right? Creates lots of nice little peaks. You can kind of see them there, right? They kind of hold their shape. Once you get that going nice and well, work up enough to satisfy your needs. I'm going to take it, I'm going to rub it into my face against the grain. Just get nice good coverage so that I don't have any blank spots. Get it nice and rubbed into the skin, and the skin drinks up a lot of that moisturizers and stuff like that, and it softens it up and really makes it nice. So I've already kind of made a mistake, something that I normally don't do when I'm straight razor shaving, is lather up my entire face, because it takes me a little bit longer to do it, and it starts to dry out, so hopefully that won't be an issue here. I'm going to start out with my razor here. I'm going to take my two front fingers, pinch here, and my third finger is just going to be right there with the sort of the handle between my ring finger and my middle finger. I'm going to start with the sideburn. Just nice, easy strokes down. I'm going to try and keep one continuous stroke over the jawline. go, one cheek sun. I'm going to move to the nose area. Nice and light. Once I reach this point, I go ahead and kind of keep the same grip, but kind of just wrap my fingers around it a little bit more, and I'm going to go at it forehand here. I'm going to come up the sideburn. Like I was talking about, the lather is already starting to get a little bit sticky, so I'm going to have to be really careful. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad, so I'm going to give it a quick rinse and reapply a little lather here to this mustache and left side. So here on this side, instead of trying to break my wrist in order to get over here, I'm going to come down like this, right? And it takes a little bit of getting used to and figuring it out, but there we go. Mustache. Try and maintain consistent pressure. It's fairly light, and maintain your angle as you're going over the chin. And the jawline. So there you have it. That's the first pass. At this point, I perform a hot rinse. After the hot rinse, get my lather stirred up a little bit here and go at it again. This time I won't make the same mistake. I'm only going to apply to my right side of my face. So again, mixing that in. And on this one, I'm going to come from the ear to the nose. So I'm going to come across, and I'm going to use that same grip that we talked about before, right? And I'm just going to invert it, and I'm going to come this way. Sometimes you got to get it started down on the side. Once it's down, you have a little bit of something to grab a hold of, and like some bare skin, right? Then you're just going to come across the top. And for me, I have to keep a nice light touch on this pass because I know that my hair along my jaw likes to grow this way. So I'm actually going against the grain right now. So I went across the grain is when I went down. I'm going against the grain now on my second pass. So follicles tend to stand up, and you cut the tops off those hair follicles, and it tends to start bleeding a little bit. So you want to be nice and gentle here. And I'm tucking my chin in order to sort of flatten the jawline. That makes it a little bit easier to get at these things, and it creates a flat surface for it to run over instead of trying to go over it like this where you have a real curved surface. Helps a lot for me. Yeah, already, because there's not much for the lather to grab onto, I'm getting a little bit sticky. So because this one's kind of a sticky, kind of tricky spot, I'm going to go ahead and just reapply a little bit, and you'll just have to watch. Not so much commentary here. Here, I'm going to hold it kind of just forehand. Right, now I'm going to come this way on the top of my mustache. Same thing on the corner of my mouth. And then I'm going to inflate my bottom lip to kind of flatten out this area under my lip. Okay, here's the scary one here. I'm going to take that same grip that we had before. I'm going to come up. All right. Alright, here we go. I'm going to come with this same grip, but now I'm going to just come this direction. It makes it real easy this way. This side's actually very easy to do right-handed. Same thing with the mustache. For cleanup, I'm just going to use the tip. All right. Okay. Now the neck, same hold, just coming up. Light but deliberate pressure and consistent angle are what you're looking for here. If you're really hesitant, you can end up finding that you cut yourself because you're too hesitant. It ends up being kind of a situation where you just kind of have to feel your way through it. Now, I like to spot shave. Just dab my fingers in a little bit, rub it in there, and grab a couple of places that I'd like to. So, by the way, for the upstroke on the right side, I'm just using kind of a pinch grip here, right, and coming straight up. You could use the same grip for the other side if you want. All right, kind of give a little bit of feedback how you did. Run your fingers over your face. I like to run just a little bit of back to clean up the corners of the mouth. And that about does it. After I'm done, I do a hot rinse. Hot rinse, and then I'm going to turn it to cold, and I'm going to do a cold rinse to close up those pores. Alright, next I'm using the wonderful Art of Shaving Aftershave Balm. This one is sandalwood. I like it very much. I like to dry my face off just a little bit so it's kind of moist, but not it's not bone dry or anything like that. For me, 3 squirts is plenty. Dab. Rub it into one side. Dab. Get it into the other. These are rushed. And hit it all up. have it. Nice solid shave. Not much in the way of cuts or nicks. I had one little drag on the bottom of my chin, but other than that, pretty pleased. So anyway, hope that helped you. We'll talk to you later. Bye.